According to the chairman of Region 6, works will commence on dams in several rice cultivation areas in the region. Shanice Beckles reports.
Anticipating the coming harvesting period, the Region 6 Regional Democratic Council will be embarking on repairing dams in several rice cultivation areas. This was according to Region 6 Regional Chairman Mr. David Armagon.
In another 3 weeks, or maybe before that, rice harvesting will be starting in some of these cultivation areas. And we probably started the Blackbush Polder area. But as you know, the rain fell very heavily over the last couple of months. And so the dams are in a very, very deplorable state. And so for farmers to take out their paddy from the fields, it means therefore that we have to do some work on the dams. But this is something that we do twice per year, because in both rainy seasons, after the rainy season is over, we would normally prepare these dams for harvesting. And so right now we are in the process of getting funds. We don't have enough funds at the moment, but we're trying to use whatever funds are available with the Water Users Association. The NDIA has given us a small sum too, and we are going to look at the regional level today to see what we have available so that we can make these dams and prepare them in time for the farmers to harvest their paddy, because we don't want people to lose their crops. And so it is imperative that we start this process of preparing the dams.
Mr. Armagon noted that due to the weather conditions, hundreds of acres of rice were lost.
So it's not only Blackbush Polar, we have 5274 dams have to be made too, Crabwood Creek, as well as the frontlands, which is Bushlot, Meira, Talaji, and these other areas that are rice planting areas. So that's presently what we are trying to get done. And we are hoping to have a good crop, because from all indications, we probably would have lost just about 350 acres of rice with the floods that we had, maybe just less than 500 acres. So in light of that, we are expecting a reasonable crop, because the losses have been minimized with a lot of interventions done by both the regional level as well as the level of the NDIA. As a result of these interventions, we've been able to minimize the losses. Some farmers too, especially the cash crop people, have been wiped out completely, more or less, and that's why you are finding that the vegetables in the market presently, fruits and vegetables, are a little bit higher than what it should be, than what it used to be.
The regional chairman disclosed that efforts are being made to ensure that the dams have proper drainage and irrigation.
But that's because farmers have lost a lot of cash crops, and now they are replanting. So we have to also make sure that the water situation to the irrigation system is okay, so that they can have water in time for their crops as well. So we are encouraging the farmers now to go back and plant and see what assistance we can give. In the meantime too, we have been preparing a list in the region as to the losses suffered, for statistical reasons first of all, because we need to know how much has been lost in the region as a result of the flood conditions. And secondly, we are also preparing that list based on individual cases and making representation to government to see if any assistance can be given to these farmers to go back and start back again, because a lot of them, as you know, they depend on bank and financial institutions to get money to do their crops, and as a result of that, some of them have lost their crops. So we're trying to see if in any way government can even speak to the bank as well to see if they can reschedule some of these loans until some of these farmers can catch themselves.
The chairman noted that it is in the best effort to provide all the facilities to the farming communities. Shanice Beckles reporting for Channel 8 News.